So here we have the Dakar-inspired CRF300 Rally. If you're looking for a lightweight, off-road inspired adventure bike, this is the bike for you. This is a bike that caters for a whole host of riders. It's LAMS approved, so a learner can jump on and go get into the sport. If you're a motocross or off-road rider and you're looking to get into road or adventure riding, this could be the bike for you. And if you're an experienced road rider and you want to try and get into adventure riding without making a huge investment, this could be the bike you need to look at. As you can see, the CRF Rally has a really distinctive look to it. You've got the twin headlight, the windscreen, and the wraparound bodywork. If you're a motocross rider like me, you'll feel right at home with that skinny midsection, followed by the high rear guard and the high muffler that just wraps up that motocross kind of look. The power plant on the Rally is a 300cc water-cooled single-cylinder engine. The little 300 gets along quite well and will keep up with traffic. It's not the most powerful machine, but its strength lies in the fact that any trail you can see, you can take. The 300 Rally has a 6-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch. Gears 1 to 5 are a bit closer for your off-road riding, with a much taller 6th gear for your touring. As for your stopping power, you've got quite a large 296mm disc on the front, got a disc on the back, and ABS, which you can also switch off on the rear when you want to. When you're on the road, you're probably going to really appreciate the ABS on the front and rear. But when you're off-road, sometimes you want to be able to switch off the ABS on the rear wheel. Gives you the ability to be able to do a little skid to help you to get around the corner when you need to. It's really easy to switch off the ABS on the rear with just a button up here on the right-hand side of the dash. The chassis is a lightweight steel frame with an aluminium swing arm, and personally, I find that it gives me a great feel out there on the trails. It's obvious that this bike has awesome ground clearance, and that's thanks to having 260mm of travel front and rear. You've got the ProLink shock on the rear and the 43mm forks on the front. And of course, I feel right at home with the 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear, helping to soak up those bumps and avoid punctures. And I also love how they come standard with those blacked out rims. From the cockpit, you're greeted with a nice, clear LCD screen. It's got all the information you need, everything from having a nice big speedo and rev counter to a gear position indicator, obviously how much fuel you've got, and the fuel consumption, along with all the lights that you need to tell you whether ABS is on or off, indicators, high-low beam, and all of that. Although this bike is obviously off-road orientated, it's got some nice features that help you to be more comfortable on the road. You've got weighted bar ends to help reduce that handlebar vibration. You've got rubber inserts on the foot pegs for added comfort, and the seat is also rubber mounted. One of the great features of this bike is the large fuel tank at 12.8 litres, giving you the range to go find that track, enjoy it, and get back home again. In fact, it's possible to get over 350 Ks on one tank of fuel. And another nice feature on this bike is a small compartment that comes standard with its own toolkit and enough room to hold like a cell phone or some other small item that you want to keep safe. What I really love about this bike is how I can feel at home whether I'm on the road or standing up around some fast gravel corners. I can go up some hills and single trail and take it on places that you'd never take a normal adventure bike. If you're looking to get off-road with a reliable, low-cost adventure bike, check out the CRF Rally at your local Honda dealer.